My dear friends, today I want to share with you what I believe is the most beautiful love story ever told. A story so powerful, so deep, and so transformative, that if you truly listen with an open heart, it will leave you absolutely speechless. This is not a love story of two ordinary people. It is not about a prince and princess, or about a hero rescuing his beloved. No. This story is far greater. It is the story of the love of God for humanity. From the very beginning of time, when the world was created, there was love. The Creator shaped the universe not with force or command alone, but with care, intention, and affection. The sun to give us light, the moon to comfort us at night, the trees to provide breath, and the rivers to quench our thirst. All were gifts of love. But the greatest gift was life itself. God formed humanity with His own hands and breathed into us His Spirit. Imagine that for a moment. The Almighty, who holds galaxies in His palm, leaned down to breathe life into you and me. That is love. And yet, this love story is not without pain. Humanity turned away. We chose selfishness, pride, greed, and sin over the tender embrace of the one who made us. In most love stories, betrayal marks the end. But in God's story, betrayal became the beginning of an even greater love. Instead of abandoning us, instead of erasing us from existence, God did the unthinkable. He pursued us. He sent prophets to guide us, miracles to awaken us, and blessings to remind us of His care. But still, humanity wandered. So, at last, He chose the ultimate act of love. He came to us Himself. Think about that. The infinite God, clothed in glory, chose to enter time, space, and flesh. He came not as a mighty king, not with armies and crowns, but as a fragile child, born in a humble manger. The Creator became like His creation, all because of love. And then came the greatest moment of this love story. On a hill called Calvary, Jesus stretched out His arms wide upon a cross. Nails pierced His hands, a crown of thorns pressed upon His head, and blood flowed freely to the ground. Every lash, every wound, every drop of suffering was not for His sins but for ours. My friend, that cross is not just wood and nails. It is a love letter written with blood. It says, "You are worth everything to me. I would rather die than live without you. This is how much I love you." No romance novel, no fairy tale, no epic saga can compare to this. Because this is not fiction. This is reality. The God of heaven and earth loved you so much that He gave His very life to bring you back to Him. And the story does not end at the cross. Love is stronger than death. On the third day, Jesus rose again, proving once and for all that love conquers all, even the grave. His resurrection is the ultimate victory, the promise that no matter what darkness surrounds you, light will rise again. So what does this mean for you? It means you are never forgotten. You are never too broken, too lost, or too unworthy. The author of the greatest love story has written your name in His book. He calls you beloved. He calls you His child. And today, He is still pursuing you. Every sunrise, every heartbeat, every moment of grace is another reminder of His love. When you feel alone, remember, the most beautiful love story ever told was written for you. Friend, I invite you to let this truth sink deep into your heart. Don't just hear it with your ears, but believe it with your soul. The God who created the stars chose you. The God who walked on water walks with you. The God who died on the cross did it for you. That is love. Pure, eternal, unconditional. The kind of love that leaves us speechless. So, whenever you feel unloved or forgotten, remember this story. Remember the cross. Remember the empty tomb. And remember that you are part of the most beautiful love story ever told.